Hey everyone, RetroSmurf35 hitting you guys up with an amazing video. This is probably my best score I've ever had out in the wild. Really excited about it. Went to the swap meet, like I said. It's just the best score I've had in the wild before. I also hit up a garage sale on the way home that proved to be quite successful as well. I went out with my buddy Jason and one of his friends, and we had a great time messing around at a couple swap meets and, you know, just talking games. So check it out. I have some footage here, and then I'll come back with a roundup, so enjoy the footage. Hey everyone, RetroSmurf35. We are headed out to the swap meet. We hit this one last week, in my last video, and I was pretty successful. Found a lot of NES games, some Super NES games, so hopefully I'll continue that streak. We're also going to hit a few other flea markets right there. It's almost like a flea market row here in South Texas, so it's kind of like the place to go. I guess I'll get back with you guys, hopefully get more video this week. I know I was lacking in the last one. We were BSing about stuff the whole time we were hunting, so I'll try to get more. Catch up with you guys in a little bit. Bye. Oh yeah.
That's not bad.
See, I need to film more this time.
Dude, that was a real one.
Woo! Combat 2, 32X, and get it.
You want to get that one? No. You don't like Spider-Man? I like Spider-Man. But, so you need that game.
Are you trying to package them together? I'll take one if you package it in there. I want that 32X. That Mortal Kombat. She wanted it for 7. So can we package it together?
Yeah.
Alright. Put it on top over there. You grab them. Take this. Let's see if we can take this one.
You have the 32X expansion.
Yeah. How much for those two?
So you got this one and this one.
The Mortal Kombat and the 20. Yeah, the two together.
Mortal Kombat 2 needed the 32X enhancement?
No, they had both.
Oh.
How much together?
Well,
8 for the 2.
8? I can swing 8 for those two ones.
Okay.
Why not? Yeah. Plus, we're getting good customer service here.
Of course.
$8. You're gonna take this money and go buy Mario for the Wii now, right? Super Mario.
Here, I have 3. I have 5. I only get the 5.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so
You just paid me.
alright, you figure it out.
So it's $8, right?
Thank you. Gracias.
Alright. Now, I'm gonna fight him in this game. Who do you think's gonna win?
He's gonna win. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Scrum and they just pull it out, I guess. This is like when you go storage war hunting. Dude, how much you bid on this whole fucking thing?
So you put your dog, which is being bad.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I'll take this whole thing for X.
Right. And then you go set it up across the street.
Now.
Get some rollerblades and wheel around.
Yeah, there you go. Put it up on your shoulder, man.
Here we go.
There we go. I can tell you what, I wouldn't want to get a tattoo from here. Dude, there's what I want.
Is it a 3DS or just the...
Yeah, it's 3DS, isn't it?
Does it have the 3D?
I don't know, it looks all screwy ass.
I think that's a DSi.
Well,
Just make a buying video out of it.
here. Let me get it. Hold this. I'll get it in there.
Custom.
So guys, you got to see some of us messing around there, you know, doing a little questionnaire with the little girl that was dealing with us at the one store. That was pretty cool. So I'm going to get to what I picked up. I guess I started the day pretty lightly. The first guy I hit up, I got a couple different games. I bought this game for $5. It was Super Mario Land for the Game Boy. I've heard it's pretty fun. Never played this one. And also, my buddy Jason picked up a PAL GameCube Complete, and he wanted $20 for it, which was pretty sweet, or $25. And he talked him into throwing in a game for $25 as well, which he was fine with playing it anyways, and I wanted this game. Battalion Wars. I've heard good things about it. Haven't played it yet, but it was complete. And the guy threw it in for the same price. He wouldn't go down on the price, but then he threw this in. I said, see if he'll just give you $25 for both. So I bought that. I paid my friend for it. So, but I was pretty happy to find that. That's how I started the day. Didn't find much at our main swap meet the first time through. We went to 2 other swap meets. We went and we met that little girl, and I picked up a couple games from her. Let's see, I picked up a few different things. We picked up City Connection and Battle Chess. 2 games I just didn't have for the NES, and you know, anytime I could find a game for a decent price, I got that. I also got from her Army Men Air Combat and Lego Racers. And then I also picked up, in the first lot, I made one deal with them first, but a Sega Saturn controller. I don't have a Sega Saturn yet, but, you know, I picked it up, I saw it there, and I was just trying to find things to throw together to bundle to get a better price. So, when I get one, I'll have an extra controller. And then after I already checked out and done all that, my buddy was looking at some games, so I got this to throw in there as well, and we could get the price down as well on something he was looking for, but it's Mortal Kombat 2. And this is what we were kind of questioning her about, who would win, and we had a good time with that. She was nice. She was learning from her mom and selling things, so that was pretty cool. After that, we walked around a little bit more. We hit up a reseller. Oh, I had one other thing. Reseller that had some old action figures and just systems and different things. So from him, I picked up 3 things, and we bundled it with this guy as well. I mean, I got this stuff for $15 for 3 things. I bundled with my friend, and I think we got all this stuff for $20. So it was $5 a piece, which isn't bad. I needed this Nintendo AC adapter to complete that box that I got from my buddy the last time we met up and made a trade. So I got that. I got a Super Nintendo, no cords, anything, but it's not yellowed. Just needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but I'll take an extra one of those any day. And then lastly, just a Bebop action figure. No weapons or anything, but I just wanted to have him to put him up on my shelf up there and just add some more figurines. So whenever I can find turtle stuff, I think I'm going to get some more because I just loved having it as a kid. So we came back afterwards, and some random guy that was just selling electronics had this. He wasn't sure it was going to work. I bought it from him just to see if I can get it fixed and working. But it's just a GameCube. He wanted $4 for it, so I picked it up. Missing a couple of the port covers, but I'll see if I can get it fixed. I mean, I always like trying to rehab systems and get them back out there and, you know, get them back in circulation working and all good. So we hit up a lady who, she's a reseller, but we had picked up all those cords and stuff from her last time, so we decided to just stop by and see what we can find again. I'll show you the second set I got from her first, because first I bought a couple games, And I bought 3 games at first. I pulled 3 games up, and she goes, $10. I'm like, oh, okay, that's a pretty good deal. I found one other game I wanted, and she goes, oh, well, that'll be 5. I said, well, I just bought this other one. She goes, no, you gotta bundle them together. So then I grabbed 4 more games, and she goes, $12. So I'll show you the second set because it wasn't as cool and it doesn't have as good a story. But the second 4 I picked up were Star Wars Trilogy and both Advance Wars. Look forward to trying both those games. I have Advance Wars 2, and I didn't have the first one, so that'll be a fun game to add to the collection. And Star Wars Trilogy, I've never played that, so for $3 each, I mean, that's fine. This game I'd never heard of either, and I just didn't have. It's called Tetrasphere. It looked like it could be fun. And I added a copy of SimCity. Perfect condition, so I always like to grab one of those. So those were all $3, you know, I was just building them up. But first, when we first got there, this game caught my eye. So these 3 games caught my eye. Well, I'll tell you. So Mech 350, I don't have this game, so happy to add that. And this game as well I didn't have, which is Super Off-Road, which is a very common game. I'm not sure why. But we're looking through all our stuff, and my buddy Jason's a big collector and loves NES. And we're looking at all our stuff, and I felt bad because last time I snagged a Donkey Kong when he was looking at it, and I grabbed it first. It, like, ran ahead of him, grabbed it, and he was giving me crap forever. But this one I didn't feel so bad about because we're sitting there looking at her table, and all of a sudden she had some TV set up with some of the systems running, and this was sitting up against it, and we both just are standing there for probably 2 minutes before either of us noticed what's sitting there. And it's a boxed copy of Bill and Ted's Adventure. It has the manual, not the foam, but it's got the insert and the poster, and it's a large manual and a poster that came with it. But yeah, so she threw that in. I got that as well, and that was $3 and what, 33 cents. So 3 for. But it sat there, and it was just hilarious that it sat there, and neither of us noticed it. We were just looking through all the other junk and missed this sweet little find right there. First time I ever found a box game in the wild, and for $3.33, awesome. Lastly, we were just walking out trying to catch up, and I came across a game from the first guy that I picked up Battalion Wars stuff. This game wasn't out yet. He was still setting up when we came by the first time. I've been looking for this game, and he really didn't budge on the price, so I hate to pay that, but I paid $8, but it's Resident Evil, the first one. It is complete. The discs look brand new, so I guess it's not horrible. It's a game I wanted. It's black label, so I'll pay $8 to get that game and play through that. That was the last find at the swap meets, and on the way home, I had just been talking to my buddy the whole time about, you know, I never find anything at garage sales. They get picked over by the time I get there. And I'm just driving in my neighborhood, and I see a sign that says garage sale. I'm like, all right, it's already 1 o'clock. There's not going to be anything, but maybe there'll be some scraps I can pick up for cheap. So I pull up, and they had one maybe game sitting out, and they had a copy of Star Wars Episode 2 on DVD. They were asking $1 for each DVD, and I was about to pick it up, but then I kind of looked, and it said video games on there, $1 as well. They had like a sign, and all that was left was like a Guitar Hero game. I asked, and then I kind of looked through it in the garage. I saw a whole stack or a box full of games. And she's just like, yeah, I didn't put those out because some of them had like a little scratch on them or they weren't complete. So I didn't want to put them out there. And then there was also a GameCube, and she's like, I didn't have any wires to see if it worked. So she pulled. I'm like, well, you care if I look at them? Because if you're just gonna, she's like, I thought we were just gonna get rid of them. I'm like, don't throw them out. I mean, let me see. I'll buy them from you. I don't care what's going on with them. So I got this entire box full of stuff, and I threw the movie in, and a console and everything for $5. The console was just another black GameCube. This one seems to be in pretty decent shape. Appears to be in pretty good shape, just missing one of the port covers. It was a GameStop refurbished, so I'm not sure how that's going to work, but like I said, it was in this big box. $5 for the whole box. What else is in here? Let's see, the copy of the Star Wars. A Mad Catz, like multi-tap, but like a straight down one. And then a wad of games. Shadow the Hedgehog. Silent Hill. Let's see, this one's Gauntlet, Seven Sorrows. Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance. Aerosmith, Guitar Hero. The Ultimate Alliance. It's a Marvel game. Guitar Hero Encore, Rock the 80s. Oh, there they all go. LA Rush. This says Shrek 2, but it actually is SSX Tricky. Destroy All Humans 2. Shrek the Third. Wall-E. Aggressive Inline. Flushed Away. With a Ratatouille book in it. American Idol. Incomplete, Whoopi. And 2 more games. It says Guitar Hero 3, but it's actually Motocross Mania 3. And lastly, Need for Speed Most Wanted. Oh, just a case. Nothing in that one. So I picked up all that. It worked out to be, I think it worked out to be a quarter a piece, is what I counted up after I added everything, put them all in. So a quarter a piece on all that. I can't beat that at the garage sale. I never find some things at the garage sale. I mean, some of those are not correct or don't have the actual case, but for a quarter a piece and $5 for that entire box, including a GameCube, it's awesome. I mean, some of those first games were a lot cooler, and excited to try some of those out. Other ones I probably won't play, but I'll just put them to the collection or just trade them in the future. So really cool to find that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and some of our nonsense as we were going around. But comment, like, subscribe. Love to see the likes. Love to see your comments. Check out my Facebook page. I try to upload some stuff on there. Haven't really added too many conversations, but I'm gonna try to get on there more. Post some questions, and once I get a few more followers on there to keep things moving. But once again, comment, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.